Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can probably tell, my face got a little bit of sun, especially my nose. Me and my mom went on a really nice, relaxing mini vacation together for Mother's Day and we had an amazing time. But I am back. I'm back to play with some makeup. I'm going to be going to an event tonight, so I'm going to be doing my makeup. It's kind of like a get ready with me, but I am going to throw in some new products, things I haven't really tried before into this video. Okay, so with all that said, I think we should just jump into it. All right, so first things first, to prep my skin, I'm going to be going in with the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum with hyaluronic acid. I actually have been testing this and wearing this for a while now, and I actually really do like it. It makes the skin really kind of glowy, but it also kind of creates a nice tacky base for your foundation. It does have a little glow, like shimmer aspect to it, but it's not anything too crazy. I just kind of like the way it makes my skin feel like a little tacky. I feel like my makeup just really sticks to it, and I don't know, I've just been really liking it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the skin is just like a little bit tacky, but it feels really nice and the skin looks really nice and healthy, very glowy. It's not an oil at all. In one of my recent videos, I was using the Flower Beauty elixir oil thing. Did not like that. That did not work out for me. I'm not an oil before foundation type of person. A lot of people were saying you can mix it with your foundation. I don't know why, it's just not my thing. So this definitely, it doesn't have like a slippy, oily consistency to it, which is great. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Tarte Foundcealer. I recently purchased this and I have been testing this out. So far, I think I like it. I'm still kind of like testing it out. I got the shade 22S Light Sand. I think the color is okay for me. I feel like my skin has a little bit of color right now, so it might be a little bit light. I'm gonna go and warm up the skin. But for the most part, I think I've really been liking this. The brush definitely gives this foundation a lot more coverage, but the sponge gives it a really nice, natural, dewy look to it. Wow, this looks a lot lighter than usual, but it's only because my face is so red. It actually matches my neck nicely. It does have some pretty decent coverage to it. It's like a full medium, but it is quite buildable. Like I said, the brush is going to give you more coverage. I gotta get all up in my hairline because of all the redness. This foundation just looks really smooth and very pretty on the skin. I definitely have really been liking it. So that's kind of like one layer on the entire face. I'm just gonna go ahead and spot conceal. I'm not gonna add more foundation because I don't want it to get too makeup-y. So I'm just gonna go into my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm gonna go into underneath my eyes and kind of do little spots too. The skin is looking really, really beautiful, but I do need to add a little bit of dimension and color back into it since I did get some sun. So I'm gonna go into the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in Baked, and I'm just going to add this all over. I'm just gonna blend it out with my sponge. So before I set my face with powder, I want to go in with this new Wet n Wild highlighter. This came out with their Crystals collection, and I actually didn't know that it was a cream highlight. I thought it was going to be a powder, but this is stunning, and the formula feels so good. Look how beautiful that is. It blends so effortlessly. Like, I don't know what this formula is, but it is absolutely beautiful, and I low-key just want to bathe in it. So I'm just going to take my little sponge here. I'm going to dip into the highlighter and just kind of press this onto my cheeks. Ooh. Sometimes I wish I can just leave my makeup the way it is without powder, but I just know it is going to melt right off my face. Okay, so a little boo-boo. I was actually going to use the Huda Beauty Tantour cream bronzer to warm up the skin instead of the Milk Makeup because this is brand new and I clearly have not tried it out yet. It's not too late. I'm gonna go in and add some more cream contouring, and this is in the shade Fair. I'm very excited to test this out actually because I really love the color of this. I'm gonna take a little brush and pick some of this up. I don't know how pigmented this is and how it blends, so I'm gonna start off one side of my face very lightly. I'm gonna go into my sponge and gently tap this into the skin. Ooh. I actually like the way it's blending out. I think on the other side, I'm gonna try it with a brush just to kind of feel the formula, if that makes any sense. This definitely leaves a little bit more warmth than the Milk Makeup. The Milk Makeup kind of blends into a more natural bronze look, and this definitely has some more pigment and some more kick to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some on this side as well. Definitely a lot more pigmented with the brush, so it's a little uneven, but I actually really like this product a lot. It blends so easily, and that makes me very happy because I don't really cream contour very often because sometimes it's just a lot for me, but this actually looks very, very easy to use, and I really like the color. It's gonna be perfect for summertime because it gives me a nice bronzy glowy look, but it doesn't look too orange. I'm also really happy I caught the bronzer situation before I set my entire face. So now I'm gonna go into my Laura Mercier loose setting powder, set everything, and be right back. So sometimes after I've set my face with like loose translucent powder, I like to go into a pressed powder and kind of gently buff the excess off while adding a little bit of extra coverage if I need any. And Makeup Forever has a brand new powder. This is called the Matte Velvet Skin, and this is a blurring powder foundation. I have the shade Y225. I have not tried this out yet. The powder feels really, really good. It does have some coverage to it, so I'm excited, but it's not like super heavy, which is interesting too. So I'm gonna take a little bit with my brush, and I'm just going to kind of swirl this around. I'm basically going to gently like tap in a little bit of powder all over my face. My face kind of like low-key looks like I have a filter on it. It's so smooth, like, okay, what the heck? Okay, I really like this powder so far. Also, that Wet n Wild highlight is still kind of like popping through a little bit. Oh my god, I really like my complexion right now. It looks really good. Before I get into anything else, I'm going to use the new Huda Beauty Resting Boss Phase Long Lasting Hold Matte Finish Makeup Setting Spray, Cake Face approved. This is like a I thought this was the product, but this is just the packaging. It's a lot smaller, thank God. I was like, this is the bulkiest setting spray I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not necessarily going for a matte look, but I kind of want to lock everything down and have my makeup looking really good all day long because, like I said, I'm going to an event later tonight and I'm gonna need my makeup to look poppin' all day. So, waterproof setting spray, ultra matte finish. I'm a little afraid of that. Hopefully I don't mess up my makeup with this step. It definitely has fragrance. It doesn't smell bad. It actually smells just like her baking powders. It's kind of like that rosy, sweet scent. It's not a bad smell. I prefer things to not have a lot of fragrance in them. So let's give this a little test. Okay, it's actually quite fine. It's really strong, the smell. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hold my breath for as long as I can. Okay, it dries down really quickly. Like, my face does not feel wet at all. I feel like I didn't do anything. My face doesn't feel very dry. Must have a lot of alcohol in it that it dries down that fast. Contains alcohol and fragrance. Okay, that's okay-ish. We'll see what happens, but face is still looking good. Nothing's messed up. Doesn't look any weirder. The smell is so strong. It's so strong. Ooh, ooh. My hair is driving me wild. Moving on to bronzer. Yes, more bronzer. I'm gonna use my Morphe Glamabronze Face and Body Bronzer in the shade Icon. It's a really nice matte bronzer. It's nice and warm, but it's not like super orangey. It's definitely getting to that time where I need to wash all my makeup brushes because I don't have any brushes left to use, and all of my favorite brushes are dirty, and just things don't apply the same when you don't have your favorite brushes. I still smell that setting spray. I'm gonna take a really small amount of the Makeup Forever powder with the like flat side of my sponge, and I'm just very gently going to cut my bronzer just so it kind of has a little bit of a shape, you know. For my blush, I'm gonna go into the LimeCrime Software Blush in Gigabyte BB. I have not tried these. They've been out for a while now. Is this cream or powder? Hold on. I actually have no idea what this formula is. Is this a cream? Is it powder? I don't know. I'm going to just Cream to powder formula, virtually weightless, never oily, sticky like liquid or gel. I'm just a little bit nervous about it being kind of a cream to powder because I don't want to mess up my makeup, but I'm just really going in here. Okay, finally got some product. Ooh, I'm so nervous. I really hope this doesn't ruin it. Something happening. Oh. Ooh, I quite like that, and the color is totally a Jess blush. I wouldn't say it's super creamy, that's why it was throwing me off, but I actually think it applies really softly and very nicely. It's not overwhelming. Lately, I have been forgetting to wear highlighter and I don't know what's wrong with me. So before I forget, let's jump into highlight. I'm going to be using the new Ofra Cosmetics and Talia Mar highlighter in the shade Soho. This is a beautiful, it almost looks like a rose gold, but it's a little less rose, a lot more gold, and it has a beautiful shift to it. I have worn this once already. Ofra highlighters are freaking stunning. Oh my god, I still have so much Wet n Wild highlighter, but it's a beautiful, beautiful color, and I think that's gonna tie in with like the whole bronzy, glowy skin. I just need to find a clean highlighting brush. I didn't technically find a highlighting brush, but I found a brush. So I'm going to take the highlight and just pop this onto my cheek. Oh, it's so pretty. This brush is questionable for highlighter, but it's okay. You just get so much of that beautiful like gold duochrome on your cheek. It's so, so pretty. I'm basically just going to apply this everywhere, underneath my brow bone, above my brow bone. Babe. For my nose highlight, I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlighter, only because the Ofra one, it might come off looking a little bit dark on my nose, so I want to go in with something I know is going to look really good on the nose. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to the tip and down the bridge of my nose. This has to be one of my favorite highlighters ever. Like, it's so, so beautiful. I always somehow go back to it. It's just a really, really good one. We are glowing, we are bronzed, we are looking healthy and really good. I'm very happy with my complexion right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually getting a little bit of a headache right now from the setting spray scent. I don't know why everything has to have such a strong smell, because I think the spray is like actually really nice. Like, it felt good, it dried really quickly, but it's just way too much fragrance and my head hurts now. We are moving on to the brows. M Cosmetics has a new brow pencil. I have not tried this yet. They sent me the shade Deep Taupe, which I'm hoping will match my brows and not be too dark. So I'm going to fill in my brows with this really quick. It's such a small, little precise pencil. I actually find that the color is very similar to my natural brow hair color. It's kind of like a really cool tone brown shade. It's really, really nice actually, and it's very precise. It's very easy to work with. It's like not too creamy where you're like putting down too much product, but it just goes on really nicely. My eyebrows do not look like twins today. They look like very distant cousins. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. Also, what is going on with my hair? I'm going into a new brow gel that I'm trying out. This is from Kaja, and it's the Brow Blowout Brow Gel, and this is shade Light. So it is a tinted brow gel. So this is with, and that is without. I really like tinted brow gels to make my eyebrows look a little bit lighter because my hair is lighter. I feel like I'm saying light a lot. It gives it a more of like a natural color as opposed to necessarily turning my brows blonde. But I actually do really like it a lot. So I think you guys can see a little bit of a difference in color. The face is complete. I am beyond ecstatic on how my makeup looks right now. It looks so flawless and beautiful. I don't know what I want to do with my eyes. I'm gonna go and get some fresh air really quick before I pass out from the scent. I will be right back, and meanwhile I will think about what I want to put on my eyelids. I am back, and I think I have an idea of what I want to do, but like low-key not really. The event I'm going to tonight is with BH Cosmetics. They've expanded their Back to Brazil line, so I think I kind of want to do something like really fun and inspired for that, like something really colorful but like very pretty and wearable. They have like these new little glitters, and this yellow one was really speaking to me because it had like this blue and green shift to it, so I thought I would put some on my lids. I don't know, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going for, but I do think I want to play with some color perhaps. So first things first, I'm going into my Elcie Minimalist palette. I'm taking this like matte nude color, and I'm just going to place this all over my lid just for like a little bit of a base. Then I'm gonna go into this matte soft brown color, and I'm gonna put this in my crease for like my transition shade. I do want to start off with some neutrals and then work up into some colors. I'm gonna go into the BH palette and take this yellow right here, and I'm going to place this into my crease. I already love adding like yellow to my crease like on a normal basis, so far this is pretty normal. I'm gonna go right into this matte orange shade, and I'm going to add that to my crease as well. Going back to the same yellow, and I'm just again going to layer that on top of the orange. I'm gonna take a mixture of this shade and this shade right here, and I'm going to kind of sort of apply that to my lid. I really have no idea where this look is going. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm gonna take a mixture of this orange and red color just to kind of like deepen up the crease a little bit. I feel like since this glitter has kind of like a yellow green base to it, I'm going to take a little bit of green on my lower lash line just so it kind of like ties it all together. So I'm just gonna kind of like play around in this green area, go from light to dark on my lower lash line. I think that looks pretty fun. I'm gonna do a wing liner, but I'm gonna go into a little pigment first. It's in the shade Lemon, and I'm going to put some in the cap. I am gonna need to use some glitter glue with this so it can stay put on my lid. So I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand and just mix something up. I don't want it to be super like heavy glitter. I just kind of want it to look really sparse and pretty. And now I'm going to just tap the glitter all over. I'll clean up my fallout, but I just kind of want to get this everywhere first. I think that looks so fun. It's definitely a lot more like duochrome green. That green really pops out, so I'm glad we put some down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing liner and some mascara, and we'll be right back. Literally, possibly like an hour later, I am back. My eyeliner was getting thicker and thicker, and then my eyes started watering, and then I decided to throw lashes on. So a lot happened, but this is the final eye look, and I think it actually looks super fun and super cool and colorful. So I am happy with it. Now let's finish off the look with lips. Good God. For my lipstick, I'm gonna be using the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner and liquid lipstick. It's a really pretty pale pink shade, and I really love this color a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that really quick. So here we have the final look. You guys, I am so happy with how everything came out. Overall, it just looks beautiful. My complexion products, flawless. Like, my skin has never looked this amazing. I really wish that that setting spray didn't have fragrance in it. Like, it was just way too strong, and it gave me a little bit of a headache. But other than that, all the complexion products that I used, bomb. Like, that Makeup Forever powder, amazing. I really like the Huda Beauty cream contour, and that LimeCrime blush is actually very stunning as well. And the eyes came out pretty. I love the lip color. It's a Jess shade. It's amazing. I'm just really happy with my look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. I hope you guys like the look that I created. It's definitely very colorful. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, mesijesibeauty, Instagram, MAKEUPBYJESI. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so before you go, and also hit the little bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.